One of the things I learned very early working on cars is how expensive air conditioning is to get worked on. And I've built up a pretty good set of tools over the years, like an orifice puller set, and of course gauges and leak detectors and can taps and more leak detectors, and I keep a box with, it's a lot of R-12 stuff that's no good anymore. I should just get rid of it. It's sitting around here, and O-rings and fittings and all that, and spring lock connectors, an oil injector, and dies, and good UV stuff. But air conditioning systems are so damn expensive to get worked on. It's just ridiculous. And I got a clutch hub set from Master Cools. But one of the things I used to do is when I'd get a piece of junk, a alternator, a starter, or something that was bad, just take it apart to learn how it works. And you usually don't really work on air conditioner compressors. You have to exchange them or get a new one or get a rebuilt one, and the rebuilt ones have a bad reputation. But this is an old R-12 compressor, and just for fun I tore it down today. You can see the clutch hub and the pulley and the main body in there, and here's the internals, and see how it goes together. You got the front side with the reed valves on the back side, and as this shaft turns, which it doesn't because it's locked up, this little, I call it a swash plate, but it wiggles back and forth as it rotates, and it makes your pistons go up and down. It's got 3 cylinders, but there's one on each end. And you got these plates on the end that seal off on the case with O-rings. And I can't do very good camera work and try to pry this off. Or can I? Anyway, here's your cylinders on the back side. Those pistons just go back and forth by that swash plate moving, and that pumps your refrigerant in and out. And of course you got the back side inlet screen for the compressor suction, and that's what is sitting on the back of the compressor, and you fit up, and that's your compressor suction with the screen. Small hole, larger hole, and your smaller hole's your discharge. And I believe that's your relief valve. Don't know what it's set at because it's an R-12. Nobody fools with R-12 anymore. You bolt to hold it on. And you got a little positive displacement oil slinger ring that fits down there, which I don't exactly know all about how this compressor, but it's kind of like a mini little oil pump. I'm sure it slings and distributes oil through the passageways of the compressor. And anyway, it's just kind of fun sometimes to take things apart and see how they're made, at least for me anyway. And if you've never gotten an opportunity to see what the entire inside of a compressor, whether it's radial or whichever kind they make them, that's what one looks like. Fun to tear shit apart every now and then. It's already broken, locked up, so you ain't losing nothing, just entertainment.